Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope you are fine. Please open your English books and today we are going to start reading our lesson number 12, The Nawab of Salimabad 1. Students, this story or the lesson has two parts. The first one is here, The Nawab of Salimabad 1, and the second part will be started after first part. You can say this is a sort of play and having characters in it. The storyteller, who is a farmer, his wife, and farmer's three sons named Salim, Hamid, and Irfan, the Nawab of Salimabad, of course, and the Wazir. Students, what do you think? As it shows from the story's name, Salimabad, it is definitely a name of some place, and Nawab is a title of a nobleman during the Mughal Empire, during the Mughal time period. So and Wazir is a minister of high rank. Okay, so this is all about the characters inside the play or a story. Students, this is a moral story, and at the end of the lesson you will get a very unique and ideal lesson or a moral of the story. Let's start reading your story, and please keep your pencils in your hands to underline the hard words. A play in 2 acts. Play, people in the play, storyteller who is farmer, the Nawab of Salimabad, farmer's wife, the Wazir who is the palace and the palace servants, moneylender, I forgot to mention his name, moneylender, Salim, Hamid, and Irfan, who are the farmer's son. As we will start reading, you will understand and develop an intimacy with the characters, inshallah. So on page 113, act number 1 or scene number 1 is, the storyteller said, long ago the Nawab of Salimabad ruled over a large kingdom. The Nawab was a great man and a good ruler. He treated all his subjects. What do we call subjects? Subjects are the people who are under the rule of a king. Underline the word subjects. Subjects are the people who are under the rule of a king. He had a palace in a fine army and 2 regiments of cavalry. Underline the word regiment. Students, regiment is a unit of army under the command of a colonel. Okay, and cavalry is a part of an army that in the past you can say had soldiers who rode horses, and that now had soldiers who ride in vehicles or helicopters. Okay, so in past, cavalry had an army that had soldiers who rode horses, and now that cavalry had soldiers who had vehicles or helicopters. Got it? The riders and horses in his cavalry regiments were the best that could be found in his kingdom, and he was proud of them. This whole paragraph is about the introduction of Nawab of Salimabad, that he was a great man and he was a good ruler, and he treated his people who were under the rule of his govern very well. And he had an army and he had regiments of cavalry, and the riders and the horses, they were all very brilliant, and he was always proud of them. Nawab. One day the Nawab was sitting in his darbar hall. Palace, you can say darbar or palace. Wazir Sahab, I think that all the people in my kingdom are well and happy. This is the assumption or the idea or the thought of a Nawab, that he was thinking about the people under living in his government. He said that, I think that all people are very happy. Wazir, indeed they are, sire. Underline the word sire. Sire is a respectable form of addressing of a king and lord. Okay. Nawab, but some of them are very poor. Wazir, that is also true, sire. Nawab, how can I tell whether those people who are poor are also happy? Wazir, you cannot, sire. Nawab, I shall try. I shall disguise myself in the robes of a traveler and journey throughout my kingdom. I shall see whether people are happy or not. Please underline the word disguise first. Students, you can say disguise mean to change the whole, to change into another form or another shape. Myself to the robes. Underline the word robes. Robes is a long, loose garment. So what he thought about his people, that I want to confirm that either they are happily living under my rule, or they are not. So Wazir is explaining further that you cannot conclude, but Nawab is insisting on that. He said that I will change my appearance, I will change my general look, and then I will wear a long loose garment of a traveler, and I will travel throughout my kingdom so that I could confirm that people living here are happy or not. Students, so far whatever we have read about Nawab, we have concluded that he is such a gentleman, isn't it? And he is a caring ruler. He is thinking about his people, and he wants to even know more about them. Act 1 and Scene 2 is storyteller. The next day, the Nawab dressed himself as a traveler with a worn cloak over his shoulders and a bundle on his back. He walked out of the palace and travelled through his kingdom for many months. You see, the decision was not that easy. It was not easy thing that he dressed himself as a traveler. He wore a long loose garment on his shoulder and a bundle on his back. He walked through the palace, and for many months he kept on walking, or he kept on traveling. He found that some people were good and some were bad. Some were happy and some were unhappy. Some were rich and some were poor. Do you think that all the people around you can live in the same state? Do you think that we all are having the same state of life? No. Some of us are very happy, some of us are not. Some of us are rich and some of us are poor. So this is the division of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He has given this division. Or can you imagine one thing, that if all the people are happy, or if all the people are sad, or if all the people are rich or poor, do you think that life can be this colorful otherwise? Do you think? No, this is the color of a life, that we all are having different design of our lives and different patterns of life we are following, right? So this is the observation of the king, that he concluded that some of the people were happy and others were not. On one evening he reached a small house. The sky was heavy with clouds. His old cloak was soaked with rain. He knocked at the door. So one day what happened? Because living in a condition of traveling all the time is not that easy. So what happened? The sky was heavy with clouds. So he reached to a small house. We will see tomorrow that what happened when he reached to that house, and how did he manage. What happened next, we will read tomorrow. Okay, please read this lesson twice a time. Till then, till our next session, stay blessed and goodbye.